It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, the stepfathers and those playing fatherly roles in others' lives, just being stand-up men out there, all right? Now, in this show, we're going to be getting into Drake and Top 5 being heartbroken, triggered, and all types of hurt feelings going around after Kendrick Lamar concluded his 2 nights in Toronto on stage, standing strong, did his full set, didn't make no changes, didn't mince no words, didn't take no lyrics out of his song, didn't omit no songs from his set list, just did what he came to do, stood up there, got a standing ovation for minutes upon minutes. Motherfuckers asking for Not Like Us to be ran back. They singing it outside the concert. They singing it at motherfucking New Ho King while niggas getting fucking fried rice and dip sauce. So now we get to hear from the other side of the triggered crew. And boy, there is no shortness of embarrassment coming from the other side, I must say. You know what I'm saying? We got Flop 5, who was out here literally having conversations with the DJ that don't spin about how bad he felt and how bad he wanted to get there and get next to Kendrick and pull up on him, but there was no way, nigga. Let's be clear. Okay, you just got out of jail. The entire city is watching you for all the wrong reasons. There's no way you were going to get anywhere near Kendrick Lamar to begin with because you're being closely surveilled. These motherfuckers said Flop 5, he wasn't even on house arrest. He had that ankle monitor on. That was fake. That must have been to try to bolster his image. And a nigga that'd go that far to cut an ankle monitor off when you ain't even need one, ain't no way the world could take you serious. Okay? On the other hand, we've got Drake out here embarrassing himself because there's a politician that he's been aligned with, or at least OVO was aligned with, by the name of Yagmeet Singh. And apparently Yagmeet was seen in the show last night. And Drake sent him a DM on Instagram calling him a goof. He was mad. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and pull up this Drake shit first. So as you can see here, Complex Music covered it. They say Drake calls Canadian politician Yagmeet Singh a goof after attending Kendrick Lamar's concert in Toronto. This is the photo of him in the middle of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to pop out and show niggas that he could have a good time. You know what I'm saying? He is the what is he, the new Democratic Party leader out there in Canada. You know, he just having a good time. I don't see no harm in showing up to one of the biggest attractions in the city for the summer. Why not? But as you can see here, we've got Drake in his DMs. Now, back in 2018, I guess Drake mentioned him in a story, or Drake mentioned him in a story. 2019, Yagmeet reached out to Drake and said, "Honor, thanks for the follow, brother." And last night at 12:47 in the morning, Drake hits him and says, "You're a goof." Now, if y'all paid attention to what was that, Culture United, where Friday Ricky Dredd, I believe his name is, you know, he was kind of breaking down Toronto slang, and he said, you know, one of the worst things that you could possibly be called out in Toronto is a goof. You know, kind of like how in Chicago they call you a goofy. They say goof. Okay, so he called him a goof. One good time, just to let him know I am not okay with your behavior. You are going to receive a stern talking to the next time I see you, if or whenever I see you, okay? Us over here at OVO are not thrilled with your behavior. You will not be receiving a green card. Okay? You're skating on thin ice in the home of the Maple Leafs, okay? Fuck wrong with that boy, man. Now, apparently, 40 from the OVO side of things, and, he has hair now. He ain't bald no more. He's the one who was really locked in with Yagmeet. Okay? So they say yesterday 40 connected with Yagmeet for a studio tour / extensive conversation on art and life. This is a couple years ago. They say while Drake might be the sixth god and thus a bona fide Canadian national treasure, Noah 40 Shabib remains one of the game's key players and of utmost significance to the OVO movement. He's the producer, he's the engineer, he is the craftsman behind a lot of the sounds, right? As one of the key minds behind Drake's signature production sound, 40 has helped bring several of his hits to life, pioneering a moody and synth-driven production wave in the process. As such, he's become widely recognized by those familiar with the Liner Notes, a group that happens to include Canada's NDP leader, Yagmeet Singh, who has been actively hosting lively IG sessions throughout the quarantine. So this is really during the pandemic. During his recent stream, Singh invited 40 into the fold for an extensive interview and behind-the-scenes studio tour. Off the bat, the mood is jovial as 40 kicks things off with a glimpse at the control room and all this other shit. And I think 40 also was an ambassador for Yagmeet during, election time. So now Drake is like, oh, you enlist me and my people to try to help you become a person in office, someone of importance in the political sphere, and the first thing you do is show up to support my op. But it's rap shit, man. What the fuck a politician supposed to care about your feelings by showing up to a concert? He gonna show up to your concert? He probably gonna show up to a whole bunch of other notable concerts that come through Toronto. On the other hand, we've got Top5, who I don't even know is still even associated with Drake ever since he switched sides to Kanye. There's been a big, massive fallout between Top5 and Pressa and some of the other associates that are supposedly part of the street life out there in Toronto who are all affiliated with Drake. They've been dissing each other for the better part of a month. Shots recently fired in Top5's direction. So I don't know how close Homeboy really is with Aubrey at this point, but he got on the DJ That Don't Spin stream. They had a conversation talking about the Kendrick show and just how much, to their chagrin, all of this Kendrick selling out at the Rogers Center and all that stuff is to their detriment.
I didn't like the fact that they turning up to him dissing Canada. Like he dissing the essence of what you people are. Like,
still trying to figure out why the DJ That Don't Spin gives a fuck about Kendrick allegedly dissing Canada, like you from there. And two, he wasn't dissing Canada, he was dissing a group of Canadians. It's very different.
Yo, you my dog. Like,
when I seen the crowd scream one more time, I'm like, fuck, that's fucked.
Yo, what's going on in Toronto? What's
Illuminati, yo, act, it's the Illuminati attack.
Yo, no, I'm gonna be honest. Last night I was just like, yo, is it like hate in the city? Like they don't have no pride? Because put it like this. Put it like this. You can't go to Philly and make a song saying, yo, I'd rather do that than let a Philly nigga come do A, B, or C. They're gonna go crazy. They're not going for it. You can't talk about a city, a group of niggas. You get this one guy. You get this one guy still. But you start summing it up like, yo, them Philly niggas, they're on your ass.
How pussy is this? You went to New York to sleep for the night?
Wait, who went to New York?
Kendrick Lamar went to sleep in New York for the night?
Dot went to New York to sleep?
Come on, you know this. The whole streets of Toronto can tell you.
Nah, I thought he was at the Noble. He was like, he had the presidential.
After that video,
yeah,
he didn't go back. He went to go sleep in New York for the night, and he's coming today again with 25 police escorts. Yeah, man.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know I get all the calls. She's at the one hotel. You know I get all the calls back.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is a bad look though.
What can I do?
Hold on, you don't.
There's nothing you can do, nigga. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Last time I checked, you weren't even welcome at a Subway. Wanna be Drake looking nigga? Ain't that what they called you? Last time I checked, you took your helmet off and half your shit was fucking gone. You had the George Jefferson up there and you're about 26 years old. That's what you can do, is figure out where the fuck to get the rest of your headpiece from.
Only one on the front line still.
Hold on. If a man's rolling with 50 cops with AR-15s and police escorts, look at the video, bro. You're not a biased guy, but how come you're not posting the video?
No, well, I post everything on both sides, so because like if I post that, I gotta post like 10 videos on their side too, you know. The J3 hitter said he said he went to New Ho King last night.
Liar. I FaceTime him. He's in California.
He ain't go out there.
He's a liar, man. That guy is just a liar, man. I call nobody. I went for myself. Well, 100 young boys trying to see Kendrick Lamar, man. Man locked the door on me, man. Next day, the emergency task force, everything.
Yo, listen. Yo, this is my only request, and you know me, and I'm making this request publicly. Number one, no violence. But let me say this, because my favorite city is Toronto. Y'all can't have a nigga from Compton make Toronto just look washed. That's my only thing. I'm not saying no violence or no nothing, but it's like I gotta see some pride, because it's kind of like he's moving kind of different, like
yeah. The way the crowd was saying one.
What was that? Did y'all not just hear that? Fucking, was that Top 5 playing Not Like Us? Trying to act like he angry? You over there studying the game tapes? You over there watching film? Trying to learn how to perform? What was that? I could have sworn I just heard a just faintly though, because I did some processing to the audio, but just faintly. Let me run that back a few seconds.
But it's like I gotta see some pride, because it's kind of like he's moving kind of different, like
yeah. The way the crowd was saying one more time, that broke my heart. It broke my. I can't even go out today, man. I can't even go out today, man.
I was gonna.
Hey man, somebody look up Flop 5's Spotify rap for 2024. I would love to know how many times he played Not Like Us last year. He probably out here looking like the DJ that don't spin, the #1 song of the year. Not Like Us. Coming on the internet talking about, I hate it. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. As soon as he logs off, that motherfucker over there doing his little 3-step. I'm on to you, nigga.
I was gonna come to Carabana, but I said I might have to. Yo, I might have to link you somewhere else, bro. I don't know what's going on. Yo, what I know about Toronto, you guys are dope, prideful, energetic, cultural people. When I seen that, I said, yo, I never seen that part of the city that's dick riders.
So do me a favor. Go tell Kendrick and I'll drop the police.
Nah, he's not gonna do that.
Drop the police, bro. I'm not saying anything's gonna happen. Just drop the police. I'm in Toronto, brother. Wait. Hold on. He's worse.
What do you think he's out there to hang out? What do you think he's out there to come see you guys, shake your hand, how you doing? Bitch, I came here to get my bag. And I got it 2 nights in a row. Drop the police. Nigga, you think what? Do you not understand? Everybody that comes in on these types of major events gets escorted into the city the same way. They have footage of Drake in Philly being escorted in and out of the city the same way when shit was hot between him and Meek Mill. It's crazy how they try to move the goalposts conveniently at all times. Like, people don't see this shit. Like, people ain't been pulling this stuff up. Like, people ain't having these conversations to show you video proof. Video proof. But it's solidified. You a fan. That motherfucker Not Like Us just played in the middle of your whole little speech.
Taylor Swift. He has more cops than Swift. I waited to see him. I didn't want no violence. I just wanted to see him, meet and greet.
He was having a little conversation with me. Nothing too crazy.
That's something special for him. I want to give him a meet and greet, man.
Yeah, nah, that's a good guy. It just. I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, I want nothing bad to happen. I just want to see Toronto.
He's short too. I don't need nobody for this guy. He's short.
Yo, they tell me he's jogging around the city. He's not jogging around the city, is he?
Probably, bro. He has the same cops as Trudeau. Trump. And then they have the balls to tell me, these street Compton niggas have the balls to tell me, oh, he's the biggest rapper in the world. Niggas dropped his ticket price to $60. This is crazy. This is nuts. You don't see this after show act? How the f am I supposed to pull up? How the f do I pull up on this guy?
Even if you did pull up on this guy, 2 T's will fold your ass up like a fresh sandwich. It fold your ass up like a goddamn spinach wrap. Are you fucking stupid? How am I supposed to pull up on this guy? Why? So you could get your ass treated worse than you did at the subway? Better go get your ass a tomato wrap, nigga. See if them niggas will let you get a motherfucking turkey and cheese, nigga. You better go get your motherfucking turkey cheese with them baked lays. Get you some extra banana peppers since you weren't able to get the last one. All right? With a Gatorade for your troubles. Do that first. That'll impress us all, is if you could go and get your Subway uninhibited. Then we might be able to talk about some other things. All right? This is why y'all are even perceiving the fact that people think that Toronto is a joke, right? Because it was really just a couple of people that Kendrick didn't fuck with and y'all got lumped in, because why would he not say Canadians when that's what y'all are? But this is why people perceive y'all as gelatin. Because it's like, you did all this tough talk and then you get on the internet when it's all said and done, you did all this theatrics leading up to this man's show. You might as well have been on payroll to fucking promote it. You was promoting a nigga tour before it was even a tour. Talking about how you're going to pull up and I could get access and I could do this and I can do that. No such thing happened. Y'all ain't even pulled up on goddamn Yak Meat yet. So, miss me with that bullshit. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Enjoy y'all evening. Love on your family, man, and be safe out there. These niggas out here is tripping. All right, I'll catch y'all in a minute, though. Peace.
King of my city in cul-de-sac. Coming, I swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.